In this video, I'll be reviewing Google Voice versus OpenPhone. So let's get started. Now, first of all, we're going to be looking at the similarities between both the companies, and then we'll look at differences later in the video. So the first similarity that we have is VoIP-based communication. So VoIP-based communication. So both Google Voice and OpenPhone are VoIP services, meaning they use an internet connection to make and receive calls instead of relying on traditional landlines or cellular networks. This means that you don't need a physical SIM card, you can make calls from your smartphone, laptop, or even a tablet. The major benefit of VoIP services like these is that they work anywhere as long as you have an internet connection. For businesses, this means that employees can take work calls from any device, making remote work more flexible. However, one important thing to note is that VoIP services depend on internet quality. If your Wi-Fi or data connection is poor, your call quality may suffer, regardless of whether you're using Google Voice or OpenPhone. Then we have call forwarding. Call forwarding. So both services allow you to forward calls to other numbers, which is essential if you don't want to be tied to a single device. For example, if you're using Google Voice or OpenPhone as your business number, but still want calls to ring on your personal phone, you can set up call forwarding. This is particularly useful for business owners who want to keep their personal or any and professional calls separate while still being reachable at all times. If you're in a location with poor internet connectivity, forwarding calls to a more stable number ensures you don't miss important conversations. However, OpenPhone offers more advanced call routing options, such as setting business hours to only forward calls during certain times. Google Voice has basic call forwarding, but lacks these advanced business-oriented features. Then we have SMS and MMS messaging. So, SMS and MMS messaging. So both Google Voice and OpenPhone allow you to send and receive text messages, including SMS, meaning you can send images, videos, and files. This is useful if you're using your VoIP number for customer support or business communication. With Google Voice, texting is included in all plans, but group messaging is limited, and MMS support is somewhat unreliable. OpenPhone provides a better business texting experience, allowing you to automate messages, set up quick replies, and even collaborate with team members on responses. For personal use, Google Voice's texting features are enough, but for businesses that rely on text communication, OpenPhone provides more structured and professional messaging options. Then we have voicemail and transcription. So, voicemail and transcription. So both platforms offer voicemail functionality and voicemail transcription, making it easy to read messages instead of listening to them. Google Voice has been offering voicemail transcription for years, and it's fairly accurate, though it may struggle with accents or background noises. OpenPhone also provides voicemail transcriptions, but since it's business focused, it includes team sharing features, where you can assign voicemails to team members or collaborate on responses. Both services allow you to play voicemail messages directly in their apps, but OpenPhone adds an extra layer of functionality by integrating with Slack and email notifications. For personal voicemail, Google Voice is great, but for business handling, high volume of calls, OpenPhone's voicemail management is more efficient. Then we have multi-device compatibility. Multi-device compatibility. So one of the biggest advantages of both Google Voice and OpenPhone is that they work across multiple devices, including mobile apps, which is iOS and Android, web browsers, for example, Chrome, Safari, and desktop apps, which we have for only OpenPhone. This makes it easy to manage calls and texts from anywhere, whether you're at your desk or on the go. Google Voice works seamlessly with other Google services, which is convenient for those already in the Google ecosystem. OpenPhone has a dedicated desktop app, making it easier for businesses to manage calls and messages from a centralized hub. If you're a casual user, Google Voice's mobile and web compatibility should be enough. But for a business setting, OpenPhone's desktop app makes managing communications more efficient. And lastly, we have international calling. International calling. So both services allow international calling, but with different pricing structures. Google Voice offers free calling within the US and Canada, with international rates varying by country. OpenPhone allows international calls, but they're charged separately unless you're using a premium plan. If your business makes frequent international calls, you'll need to check the specific rates for each service to determine which is more cost effective for your needs. For users who mainly call within North America, Google Voice's free calling is a major advantage, but for businesses with global clients, OpenPhone provides more structured pricing and better international support. So, alright, guys, that is it for the similarities. Now we're gonna go ahead and look at the differences. Alright, so the first difference that we have is their pricing and plans. Pricing and plans. So for Google Voice, free plans available for personal use and business plans start at $10 per month for per user. So I'm just gonna write for Google Voice as GV, all right? And it is $10 per user per month, okay? And for OpenPhone, there is no free plan available, and pricing starts at $19 per user per month, but includes more business features like shared numbers and automation. So for OpenPhone, I'm just going to write OP. It starts at $19 per month. So, which is better? Now, if you're looking for a free or budget-friendly option, Google Voice wins. But for businesses that need advanced features, OpenPhone is worth the extra cost. Then we have business features and team collaboration. So, business feature and collaboration. So for Google Voice, it has limited business features, but they do have auto attendant, which is for business plan only. For OpenPhone, they have shared phone numbers, which means that multiple team members can manage calls. They have internal team messaging and call assignments, and they have CRM integration, for example, HubSpot, Slack, Zapier, and etc. Now, which is better? So for personal use, Google Voice is enough, but for businesses with multiple employees, OpenPhone is the clear winner. Then we have integration and automation. So integration and automation. So all right. So for Google Voice, it integrates with Google Workspace and it has few third-party integrations. For OpenPhone, it integrates with Slack, HubSpot, Zapier, CRM support. And it has automated workflow, for example, auto replies and call routing. Now, which is better? If you're deep in the Google ecosystem, Google Voice makes sense. But for businesses looking for automation and CRM integration, OpenPhone is superior. So alright guys, that'll be it for the review. I hope that this video has helped you out and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace out.